Hello, my friends. This is Chaplain Rick with Corporate Chaplains of America. So glad you're listening to this segment, such an important segment video that I'm recording right now, and I pray it will be a blessing to you. Please share it on, share with your friends, co-workers, loved ones, because I think this is an issue that we can all relate to, or you're experiencing right now, or you will experience. But I want to talk about anger. Anger, my goodness, so many angry people today. We find ourselves in situations where people are kind of like little short fused. What do we do about that? Maybe it's you're dealing with this. But can I begin? Title today, my title is this: Breaking the Cycle of Anger. How do we break the cycle of anger? Well, again, this is Chaplain Brooke with Corporate Chaplains of America. And I want to start with a funny video, a funny segment here, a funny story, because humor is medicine to our soul. Well, there was a husband that goes to the doctor, and he's worried about his wife's temper. He is extremely worried about his wife's temper. The doctor asks, "What's the problem?" The man says, "Doctor, I don't know what to do. Every day, my wife seems to lose her temper for no reason at all. It's starting to scare me." The doctor says, "I have a cure for that. When it seems that your wife is getting angry, just take a glass of water and start swishing it in your mouth. Swish, swish, swish. Just swish along. But don't swallow it until she leaves the room or calms down." 2 weeks later, the man comes back to the doctor and looking fresh and reborn. The man says, "Doctor, that was a brilliant idea. Every time my wife started losing it, I swished with water. I swished and I swished, and she calmed right down. How does a glass of water do that?" The doctor says, "Well, the water itself does nothing. It's keeping your mouth shut that does the trick." Wow. There's an old proverb that says this. An old proverb says, "Without wood, a fire goes out. Without gossip, a quarrel dies down. As charcoal to embers, as wood to fire, so is a quarrelsome person for kindling strife." Another ancient proverb says this: a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Are you getting the drift? Are you catching the point here? When we close our mouths, I think there's an old there's a verse that says this: uh, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Hmm. Wow. Wise words here. Wise words here. If we can just apply these words now to ourselves, and because it begins with me. It begins with me. I can choose every day to put another more fuel to the fire, or just swish with my water, more swish of my water in my mouth, and choose to be quiet, stay silent, walk away before I speak, think before I speak. I think those we would avoid a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of circumstances that can just continue. We can just diffuse the temperature, bring the temperature down instead of escalating into harsher words being said. You see, what makes you angry? That's the question. What makes you angry? Because this answer could be different for everyone. And if we're honest, it's probably not just one thing. It could be a lot of things that makes us angry. Here are a few recommendations that I want to give and things to remember. Remember, you've wounded people yourself. You've wounded people also. You're not the only victim here. You've caused some situations also. Uh, carrying hurt robs you of energy. Carrying that hurt, that unforgiveness, that resentment, it robs you of your joy. It robs you of your peace. Have you thought about that? Number three, dispensing grace and mercy on a regular basis keeps your heart clean and your head clear. Yes, dispensing grace and mercy. Number four, I cause other people to stumble when I take on my offense. And when I take on my offense, I cause all others to stumble as well. Number five, the essence of righteous living is forgiveness. If you want to be righteous, learn to forgive. Forgive others. Number six, God can never bless retaliation and unforgiveness. God cannot bless that. If we want God's blessing on our lives, He cannot bless retaliation and unforgiveness. Number seven, emotionally healthy people choose to bless, guess this, and pray for the very people who have harmed them. Just bless them. Emotionally healthy people learn to just bless people. I bless you. I'm not going to curse you. I'm not going to go down to your level. I'm going to bless you. And you know what? And you think about what you've been doing. Wow, that will speak volumes. Number eight, forgiveness is not denying reality, it's creating a new one. Forgiveness is not, we're not denying the reality, but we're creating new ones. Number nine, unforgiveness is toxic to your soul. It's toxic and it will defile everything in your life. It would just make you bitter, an angry person. You want to be there. And number 10, forgiveness is a healing force. There's no greater force than forgiveness. It's a great force from which life, joy, and blessing will flow from. Well, how do we break the cycle of anger? How do we break this cycle? I'm going to give you three things to close here today. Three things. Number one, and there are three, it starts with these. So you might write these down. Discover. D for discover. Why am I mad? Have you asked yourself that question? Why am I every time it's like triggers something? Every time I go with this person or when I'm in the situation or in this atmosphere, this environment, it does something. Why am I mad? Ask yourself that question. Do an internal inventory. Is there certain things that you need to change? Certain things that you can avoid being or doing that can help you cause you to be so angry? Discover why. Pause, think, meditate. Okay, why am I acting this way? Is it because of my upbringing or because of what I saw and this is what I'm behaving? Maybe I need to change. There's certain things I can do. You see, I'm not I cannot change people, but I can change how I respond to situations. I can change how I respond to my children, my grandchildren, or my wife, my spouse, in my relationships, in my office. I can change. I can be better. You can be better. Yes. Discover what can you do? Why am I the way I am? Number two, the second D is this: disclose. Talk about it. Talk it with someone because sin grows best in the dark. So turn on the light, expose it. Talk about it. Talk. Maybe someone could keep you accountable about your anger situation. If you see me this way, let me know. What have maybe you've seen someone else that has overcome their anger. What have they done? Find out. Read about it. Disclose. Get receive knowledge. Because let me tell you, the last thing you want is to continue on that track. If it's causing people pain, causing hardships, causing resentment in others, you have to disclose it. You have to make a change. And number three, the other D is this: deny. So the first one was discover, the second is disclose, and the third one is deny. Deny your flesh. Deny. Say, no, I will not, I refuse to continually behave or respond or act in that manner. I can do better. So deny your flesh. Don't let your flesh continue going haywire, with this attitudes and actions, with words that are harsh, that are not edifying, that are discouraging, that would just harm others. Will deny your flesh. Remember, without wood, a fire goes out. You don't have to throw another log into it. You can choose without using harsh words or discouraging words or hurtful words. Remember this again: a gentle answer turns away angry and wrath. A gentle answer. You choose how to answer. Be nice, be kind, be gentle. Harsh words stirs up anger, but gentle words, they diffuse. Wow, isn't this a tough one, right? Today, well, breaking the anger cycle. We can break the anger cycle, and especially if you have little ones around you that are watching you. Hmm. What example? What are you modeling? What are you telling others of what's inside your heart? Because the old Jesus said this, right? Out of the abundance of the heart speaks the mouth. Maybe you've been storing too much stuff, toxic stuff inside. That's why you're acting the way you are. But I think today is a good day. Today is a day to change. Today is a good opportunity for change in your life. So I pray that God will help us. If you lack this, you need help, you can pray to God that He's listening. Also, if you need help, there's also pastors, there's coaches, there's life coach, there's a chaplain, there's like myself. I'm a life coach chaplain. I'm here for you to care for you. So you can write to me I'll post this on the YouTube channel. You can please, if you have a prayer request or you want me to help you pray about this, let me know. I'll do that. Definitely, I will do that. Or you want to talk about it, please know that I'm here for you. May God bless you. May the peace of God that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and mind, and may you rest in His favor and His grace. You are loved. You are unique. You are special, and you can be a blessing to many. Love you, Chaplain Rick. Till next time, we'll see you again. All right. Breaking the anger cycle begins today. You can do it. God bless you. Peace. Bye bye.